Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Wolfie here and welcome to episode 12, I believe, and this is the last episode of the season. Yes, I played all the games. I got a bit carried away, mainly because I wanted to finish second, and as you can see, we finished 1 point above Borussia Dortmund. So let's go take a look at the Liga table. We're gonna go to season. We're gonna go to stages. Is it stages? No, it's season. No, it's not. Where is it? Where are you? Tell me. Tell me. I don't know where it is. I'm such a noob. I'm still a noob at this. I'm still a noob. League. There we go. There we go. Found it in the end. Right, so champions, as we mentioned before, are Bayern Munich with 82 points. We finished above Dortmund, and I'll show you how on the last game of the season against Leverkusen. Dortmund didn't. Well, it's not they didn't, but towards the end of the season, I changed my tactics to my new Tuchel/Klopp tactic that I created, which is basically me. And it's worked wonders towards the end of the season. You see Borussia Dortmund finished second with 66 points. Leverkusen down there in 64 points, finishing fourth. And then in the Europa League spots there, we've got Hertha, who had a really good season. Mainz had a fantastic season this campaign, and Stuttgart also up there as well. Considering they're in the relegation zone in real life, they've done pretty well. My phone's going off. You need to behave yourself there, because I'm recording. Get me? Like, can't really be doing that. And then you got Gladbach down there, 17th, getting relegated. I can't believe that, and Darmstadt get relegated as well. Hoffenheim just escaped relegation. As you can see, Schalke didn't have the best of seasons, finishing down there in 13th. 12th was Hamburg SV, finishing in 12th. Köln and Augsburg, 8th and 9th. Maybe Augsburg should be where maybe Mainz are, but it's been a good season. I'd say this is kind of, minus the relegation of Gladbach, and minus the 7th position of Stuttgart, I'd say this is quite an accurate finish for the table. Oh, and Schalke being 13th. I'd say this is quite realistic, you know. I'd obviously prefer Dortmund to finish second, but we're not Dortmund, we're Wolfsburg in this. So, I'm happy we finished second, so it's all good in the freaking hood. So this is at the end of the season went. As you can see, we beat Werder Bremen 3-0, Draxler and Barbosa. There we drew 2-2 with Hanover away, with Draxler and Klassen scoring. And then against Hoffenheim, we beat them 2-1. Draxler on the score sheet again, scoring 2 goals. And then against Leverkusen, we beat them 2-0. Benteke scoring in the 47th minute, and Andre Schürrle scoring as well. This was where it all went downhill for Julian Draxler. As you can see, he picked up an injury and will not be back to fitness until I think we start pre-season, so that's quite a long time. So yeah, that's pretty much how the end of the season went, so it's all good in the hood. I know I said I was going to live com this, but yeah, I don't know, I kind of just really wanted to just not and just focus a bit on trying to, finish second and get as much money as possible, because it's finances as well. Finances do help when you're a big club, so that's what we need to kind of push on if we're not going to get first on the table. So the Peasants want Christian Benteke back, which means we won't be able to extend his loan deal. Of course they're going to want him back, because he actually played pretty well for us, especially towards the end of the season. Had 14 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists, 2 man of the match awards, an average rating of 7.19. So yeah, now Liverpool are crying and talking about, we want him back now, we're going to give him a chance in the first team. Hey, you should have freaking done that in the first place, you absolute king peasants. This is a weird one. Carvajal we can actually try and extend his loan deal, but however, every time I try to do so and I want to do so, they seem to reject it. I'm gonna prove it here. Okay, no, we can't even do that now. Before we could. Now we can't, because Real Madrid want him back, so we'll have to see. He's unhappy because... Why is he still unhappy then? He ain't got no problems. Nah, just no freaking surprise there, is it? Just Barcelona winning the Champions League over Monaco. Just not a freaking surprise there. Suarez got 13 goals in the Champions League, and the biggest overachievers were Monaco, because I don't know how they got to the finals, honestly. Royce wins Footballer of the Year. Footballer of the Year goes to Marco Reus. Then going up here, we see Volland is named as Player of the Year. I'm guessing he had a very good season. Yeah, you can see their appearances: 32, 12 goals, 9 assists, an average rating of 7.21. Modesty wins top goal scorer of the year. Fair play. 34 appearances, 19 goals. Good on ya. Gahart wins best rookie award. Fair play. Gonna check him out. Gonna see what he's like. Gonna see what he's saying. He looks I'm gonna check him out actually. I'm gonna get Ziegler to get a 2-week scout report and see what he comes back with. Schmidt named as manager of the year. Second was Guardiola and third was Zorniger. And Schmidt is named Players Manager of the Year as well. Second was Guardiola, and again Zorniger wins the third position. Team of the Year is announced. Up front we've got Modesty. Attacking midfield there we've got Yunus Mali. Then on the left hand side we've got Marco Reus, Thiago Mkhitaryan and Kevin Volland on the right. Then in defence we've got Clean, Boateng, Matt Hummels, Alaba and Zila in goal. Players Team of the Year announced. The same thing. No changes at all, the same thing. So that's all good. Whee! Draxler signs a new deal. Awesome. Training facilities are getting upgraded, which is awesome, and so are the youth facilities. Are they also getting upgraded? That's very good. So before we end the episode, you can see here the awards are given out. So as I said, Fans Player of the Season goes to Robin Noke. 38% of the votes went to him. Villarreal, 27% of the votes went to him. I think Villarreal probably would have gotten that if you haven't sustained a long-term injury. Julian Draxler gets 22% of the votes, which means he finished down in third. Moving on to Goal of the Season goes to Luis Gustavo's goal against Red Bull Salzburg. I'll probably have to play that at the end of the episode. And Danny Carvajal is signing of the season. I know it's annoying because I want to extend his loan deal, but he's not having, well, Real Madrid are not having none of it. And Young Player of the Season goes to Robin Noke as well. This is Team of the Season. Barbosa, Schürrle on the left, Draxler behind Barbosa, Villarreal on the right, Luis Gustavo and Lucas Romero over Klassen actually in midfield there. Kolasinac on the left, Dante and Noke in defence along with Nacho. No Carvajal there, and Benaglio in goal. So that has been the awards for Wolfsburg. Up here you can see this is our review. So we lost obviously in the first knockout round against Paris Saint-Germain. What happened next time round? We were very close, to be fair. I think we were very close. So it's all good. Runners up in the Bundesliga. No shame to being runners up against Bayern Munich, but next time round we're going to hopefully take the title off of them. In the DFB Pokal we lost to Frankfurt in the semi-final. Not very happy about that. I'm going to get my revenge next time around, and I'm going to make sure that trophy's in our cabinet before this series is over. Match of the season goes to our 3-0 win against Mainz. That was a very good game. Moment to forget. I remember this clearly because it still is fresh in my head. When we lost 4-1 to Wolfsburg, that was a peasant loss. Average attendance is 27,528,000, 91% full. Total players used 26, joint first highest in the Bundesliga. So that is awesome news and awesome stuff. This is our review for the season. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this season. If you have, then be sure to leave a like, as it means a lot to end off the season, and I'll join you for season 2. Peace. Boosh! Oh, flipping hell.